I want to talk to you about my new little side project. Of course, it's going to be open source. But talking about open source, I think it's important for us to have an understanding if the project is friendly or not. And there are certain ways we can do that. And I've talked about that in many of my other videos. Check the closed pull requests where they close in a friendly way. Just see how the conversation is going. But I thought it'd be really good if there's a way for the community to vote on kind of how friendly the project is. So my little side project that you can see behind me has some stars and a repo link. And I haven't completed it. I've only spent a few hours on it. And I'm using some new technologies for this. So I'm using AppWrite. I'm using the new Next.js app router with the server-side components, which is super interesting. And I'm also using Daisy UI for the UI components. I thought I'd have a play with these three new technologies to me and see what we could build. We're only going to have 2 or 3 pages in this app. We are going to make some API requests to GitHub, and we are going to read and write to AppWrite as well. So yeah, I thought we'd see how we'll do it. Let me show you how far I've got, and there's still a bit more work to do. And I will share a link to the GitHub repo below for you to start it and hopefully for you to contribute. Oh, and I forgot to mention we're using TypeScript in this project as well, which does have its pros and cons. I do love it, but sometimes you want to move really fast and it complains about a type. But that's part of the fun. It does always help us later on. So what we've got here, you can see this is the rating page. I haven't completed it, so when you submit it, it'll just do a console log. I'm about to do this next. And then you can log in, log out with AppWrite, which was really straightforward to do. So that was super impressive. And I've got listing the ratings that people have given. We probably need to come up with a better name for this. This is where we'll do it on a live stream and you all can help. And here's what we've got so far. I mean, these ratings are all from me. I've just put in some random numbers just to see what it looks like. But here you get to see kind of how many stars people have given it. And again, this is from no one. This is not real data. 49 votes. There was like 1 from me and I just faked that number. And then this is the calculation it gets of, the percentage of people that recommend it. And you can go visit the repo by clicking on this and you get the owner's logo or profile picture from the organization or from the owner, the profile. This is what we've got so far. I think that could be quite useful, and maybe a sort and a filter and a search on this page. People can think, I really want to contribute to a React project, or I want to contribute to this specific project. Filter it down and see what people have voted it. Maybe in the future we could do it so you click on it and you go see the breakdown of the votes. I don't know if that's useful or not. Again, that's ideas for later. We will have the data because in AppWrite we are storing it in 2 collections. We have repos, and in that we do aggregate the data so we don't have to calculate it every time in terms of the votes and ratings. And then we do have the individual ratings as well. So for example, for this repo, test2 user gave it a rating of 4. So we do have that sort of information. We probably need a date on that too as well. But I'm curious to show you my progress. I don't think this is going to become kind of one of my SaaS products where I would add a premium section to it. I think this will be just for community fun, learning new technologies, and where we can all learn together. What features do you think we need to make this even more useful? Do let me know in the comments below. And by the time this video gets posted, this project should be live, so you can go and have a play with it and rate your own personal repos. Well, that might be a bit biased, but you could go vote and rate on your friends and your favorite repos as well. I look forward to geeking out with you in the AnyHub community. We geek out there every day on open source. Link in the description below.